there is the third example. I get a puppy for her. In this clause, the speaker applies the transitive verb get to describe the action of the speaker. Sorry. From this clause, we will also think of the possibility that the two objects can be applied to receive the definition of the transitive verb from the subject in order. This means that the speaker can set the range of the statement from the subject to the direct object as a main focus, as a clause to deliver the main intent of the speaker. And the speaker can state a clause that delivers the same intent as the similar intent as this clause stated in the third type of clause into the fourth type of clause. When the speaker sets the range of the statement from the subject, the direct object, to the indirect object, the speaker can state the subject, the transitive verb, the indirect object, and the direct object in a row. There is not, we cannot find the application of preposition that sets the indirect object, as the object of the preposition. And this clause, the third example, I get a puppy for her, is able to be interpreted as a clause to deliver the focus of the speaker from the subject to the direct object, mediated by the transitive verb get. The speaker states the clause with a focus on the interaction between the speaker as the subject and the direct object, a puppy, proposed to be conveyed to the indirect object her as the object of the preposition for. This is because the speaker sets the range of the statement from the subject to the direct object, mainly. From the definition of the preposition for, the subject, a puppy, of the preposition for exists at the same time when the object her of the preposition exists. This is about the premise to apply a preposition that describes the existence of the subject of the preposition at first. So the object of the transitive verb a puppy and the object of the preposition her receive the definition of the transitive verb get at the same time from the speaker as the subject. A puppy, that is the subject of the preposition for, is the object of the transitive verb get. So we can understand that the definition of the transitive verb get is delivered to the object of the preposition for from the speaker as the subject via the direct object, a puppy. There is the fourth example that has the same form as the third example, but there is a difference. The preposition to is applied to mediate the relationship between the direct object and the indirect object. These two prepositions are differently applied according to the definition of the transitive verb. The transitive verb, whose definition is matched with the object of the preposition, the preposition for is proper. The preposition to is matched with the transitive verb whose definition needs a time gap between the existence of the direct object and the existence of the indirect object. These two prepositions have the same definition, but the point is that the preposition for sets the object of the preposition as the concurrent purpose of the existence of the subject. Concurrent purpose. So when the speaker actualizes the definition of the transitive verb get, the speaker is meant to purpose delivering the direct object for her, the object of the preposition for. Compared to the definition of the preposition for, the preposition to describes the existence of the subject, a message, with a time gap. The subject of message purposes the direct object of message exists at the present while having a purpose at the present. and the purpose is meant to be actualized later than the present. The point in time for having a purpose and the point in time for actualizing the purpose in reality are set with a time gap according to the definition of the preposition to. Let's read the following explanation. The speaker as the subject focuses on the interaction between the subject as the speaker and the direct object, a message assumed to be conveyed to the object you of the preposition to. From the definition of the preposition to, the existence of the subject, a message orients the existence of the object you that are assumed to exist later than the present when the definition of the transitive verb send actualizes. A message exists with the purpose of the existence of the listeners.